Okay, so if you have been manifesting for a while and you think you're doing everything correctly, you're focusing, you're believing it's possible, you've been working on releasing resistance in a number of ways, and you might even be detached, which means you would love to have it, but you don't need it to happen, and so you're okay to move about your day to day without, obsessively thinking about it all the time. And if you're not seeing results yet, it might actually be because you have a little bit of a manifesting trap, which I'm going to explain in just a moment. But first, my name is Amy. I am a manifesting coach. If you are interested in the content of my channel, please subscribe as well as hit the bell icon so that you will be notified when I upload new videos. If you want to know the type of manifestations that I have, I actually live a manifesting lifestyle. I post about that typically on my Instagram, so you can check it out over there and follow me if you like. It is Illuminating Joy or Amy Westmoreland. You can search for it both ways. So, okay, let's say, and this will actually apply to everyone, that you might want to just throw this into your manifesting regardless of where you are or how you feel at the moment. You can set an intention to see results. So I want to talk about intentions. I want to talk about what this little manifesting trap is, because a lot of times when we learn to deliberately manifest or to attract something that we want, I don't actually think of it as attraction, but I know a lot of people do, so I'm just using different terms for people. But when you're trying to manifest something and you're doing it deliberately, something happens that doesn't happen when you have no knowledge of this and you just sort of like stumble along and naturally manifest things. Because remember, we are naturally manifesting 100% of the time. It is built into us. It's a mechanism that works automatically. So all you're really shifting is your content. So the thing that happens when you are deliberately manifesting that doesn't happen when you're naturally manifesting is you become very aware of your own mind, your thoughts, your beliefs. And sometimes we get super self-conscious. Have you ever been doing something naturally, and so singing or dancing or using a funny accent or anything, and then someone's like, do it again, and you freeze and you can't replicate it on demand? That's sort of what happens. It's a little bit of a manifester's trap. I just use manifester's trap very loosely. Don't take it to heart. It's not like a big term or anything. I'm just sort of using it to explain the situation. But really it's self-consciousness. You become self-conscious. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it fast enough? Is it going to work? Is it going to happen? These are thoughts that people don't have when they're naturally manifesting something and have no knowledge that they can do it deliberately. The people who are doing it naturally find ways to soothe themselves in the meantime. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. If it doesn't work, it won't work out. If I don't get what I want, it doesn't matter, blah, 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 blah. But manifestors tend to ramp up the pressure they put on themselves rather than soothing themselves. So I want you to think of this little trap as accidentally pressuring yourself to get it right. And it's only something that deliberate manifestors run into, and it's easily resolved by an intention. Okay, so intentions are amazing. I have a video of how to intend to detach. I will put that down in the description bar below if you want to check it out. Also, I've recently discovered an amazing YouTuber. Please check out her videos, especially if you're manifesting a specific person, whether that's an ex or a new person, doesn't matter, anyone in your life. Her video content is fabulous. I've been recommending people to her left and right. She has no idea who I am at the point of making this video. So this is totally just my honest opinion. Her techniques are amazing as well. Her name is Amanda, and you can check her out at Create Your Future. That's her channel here. I will also link her down below. So she has several videos about positive intentions. You turn your doubt into positive intentions. So as I was listening to her talk, and again, her information is very accurate. Please try her techniques. I started thinking like, yeah, I've been using intentions for years. I love intentions, like my intend to detach video. So here's how you're going to use your intention to see results. I'm getting to that, right? I know I'm like, woo, wiggling around on everything. Wiggling? Just made up a word. Okay, so basically, when you set an intention, it's like writing something on your to-do list. Like, I'm going to do this. It's like, I intend to have this. I intend to follow through with this. I intend to experience this. So the word I intend is really helpful because it sort of puts out to the universe that you're very interested in having this manifestation happen, this experience. But also, you can intend something you don't know how to do, which hits the other side of manifesting, which is the how is never your business. So the how is not your business anytime you don't know how to do something, not just for the outcome. You can actually look at the how is not my business when I want to accomplish something in my manifesting process that I'm not able to do. So let's say you're struggling to visualize. I intend to visualize really well. I intend to be really good at visualization. That implies you're setting it into motion. You've set it what you want. You're being focused on what you want. So you're not focusing on what you don't want, which is I don't want to struggle with this. I don't want to have a difficult time with it, right? So you're setting the correct statement out to the universe of what it is you want to experience. At the same time of skipping over how you get there, right? So you can actually relax and be like, I don't know how I'm going to be great at visualization. I just intend to do it. That's the beautiful part of intentions. You don't have to know how to do anything in order to manifest. I know. So you're probably like, then why do you make all these videos? I don't know. Okay, so anyway, just to help you guys realize less is more. Okay, so basically, if you are having trouble seeing results and you think you're doing everything right on the subject that you're manifesting, so the subject would be the relationship, the money, the health, whatever, then what I want you to do is say, I intend to see results. I intend to see results. I intend to see results immediately. I intend to see results quickly. I intend to see results easily. I intend for this to be easy. So you can use the intention, again, without knowing how. How am I going to get from here to the fulfillment of the intention? That's not your job. It'll be figured out for you. But you can still state it and say, I intend to have results. I intend to see results. I intend to see results specifically the way I want. I intend to get exactly what I want. I intend to get exactly what I want. So people have asked me many times, how do I get exactly what I want? I just get exactly what I want because I think about getting exactly what I want. I intend to get exactly what I want. And if I get some weird version of it first, I'm just like, okay. And I tinker around with it and I intend it again. So you can have exactly what you want as long as you keep your focus on, of course I get exactly what I want. I intend to get exactly what I want. And again, you have to be okay with not needing it, because when you need something, you're actually focused on the absence of it. I'm not getting exactly what I want, so I need it to fix that. That's not how manifesting works. It sounds very similar, but it's actually a different feeling within your system when you think that way. Okay, so once again, if you have fallen into this little tiny trap of thinking, I'm not supposed to want results, I'm not supposed to look for results, I'm not supposed to need results, I'm not supposed to whatever when it comes to manifesting, because I'm sure you've heard lots of things about it, about detached from the outcome and all that. And that is helpful, and everything has its place within the system. But you can actually say to yourself, I intend to see results. I intend to see the exact results that I've been focusing. I intend to see them in my physical reality, not just in my head, not just in my visualization, not just in my feel-good moments. I want to see them in my physical reality. So as you noticed, I said want. I want to see them. So I will take a don't want, like, I don't want this to be just in my head. I want it. And so I'll take the don't want and I'll turn it into what I want. I want it to manifest into physical reality. And then you can, again, transform that statement into I intend to see results. I intend to see what I've been visualizing in my head in my physical reality. So intentions are fabulous to help you over any humps you have or any doubt you have where you don't know how to get there. Some people have asked if intentions are problematic because they kind of keep it in the future. Well, no, and here's why. An intention can be brought about to you in a few days, a few hours, because you are sort of stating it like a to-do list. So think about like your grocery list when you go to the store, or like if you're in school or your work list, you know, you have a to-do list. Like this week, I intend to get these things on this list done. It's like you're handing it over to your consciousness, to the universe, to God, and you're like, I intend to get these things done. The difference with a to-do list is we usually think we're going to end up doing them on our own, like in real life. The to-do list is, I'm going to do these things. But how many times have you written something on your actual real life to-do list and then panicked because you're like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. That looks really stressful. And then you sort of like talk yourself into this stressful moment of, what if I can't do it? What if I can't do it this week? I don't really want to do it. It's going to be really time consuming. We do this all the time. and yet we still get stuff done. This is the same thing in manifesting. Manifesting is not this weird magical thing. It is a natural process that you are just learning to replicate deliberately. And remember, sometimes when someone is like, okay, you've just naturally manifested all this wonderful stuff, do it on purpose, you're like, okay, you get self-conscious. It's totally normal. So if you've been struggling to see a result, just intend to start seeing them. Now, again, you have to be okay for the meantime that it hasn't happened yet. There is a slight delay for most things in manifesting. I have had very fast manifestations, and I want to say this as well. I've had extremely fast, almost instant manifestations at some point, but I will say never once that I had an instant manifestation did I think I was going to have an instant manifestation. It's always a delightful surprise. So I have manifested things very quickly, and I've manifested things with time crunches that I was doing on purpose, but the instant ones are typically ones that you don't think that are going to happen that quickly, or when they do happen, you're surprised that they happen that fast. So again, don't worry about the time frames of things. Things happen as you put your attention on them, and release resistance. Resistance is basically attention on something else that points you in a different direction that you don't want to go in. And really intend to start seeing results, but give it a few days to like get into the mix of seeing if this is going to help you. If you still have resistance on the subject you're working on, you will still have to kind of work through that a little bit and release it by allowing it. I have an entire playlist of how to release resistance. It's sort of like a loophole in my world that I use for it, which is, of course I have resistance. Who wouldn't have resistance? It's kind of normal. So I'll allow it versus like solving it. But solving resistance is excellent too. There's lots of different ways to do this. Again, you want to find the ways that work best for you. So again, please check out Amanda's videos, and she has fantastic content. She knows what she's talking about. And yeah, intend to see results. I intend for you guys to start seeing actual physical results in physical reality of the things that you've been manifesting the way that you want, exactly the way you want, exactly the way that you want. You can say that. I intend to see results exactly the way I want to see them. And if you don't get it the first time, say it again, try it again. Don't panic. I have had most of my most amazing manifestations. I had to tweak them. I would get something and I would tweak it and get it and tweak it again. Don't be afraid of that. Doesn't mean you're failing. Sometimes when we'll get something, we'll be like, oh, that's just a little bit off. What can I do to adjust it? So please don't be afraid if you get like a weird version of your manifestation at first. Just refocus, allow however you feel when that happens, and then refocus and, intend to get exactly what you want. I hope this helps. Happy manifesting and have a very wonderful day.